Park Board, we will begin. First, minutes from last meeting. If everyone's had a chance to go over them, I'll entertain a motion to approve as written.
Move to approve.
Doc? Aaron, second. All those in favor? Aye. Okay, old business. Rec coordinator position. The committee went through, had 5 to interview, heard back from 4, still not heard back from the 5th. The interviews start Thursday at 5 o'clock. We have 2 or 3 then on Thursday.
Thursday I think we have 1.
Thursday's
and then I
1.
think Monday we have 3.
That's right. Yeah, I had it back. You're right. 5 o'clock Thursday and then 5, 6, and 7 on next Monday. And hopefully you can hear back from the other one. Hopefully, if you don't hear by tomorrow, I guess we'll be interviewing 4. Any more information on that? Anything? Okay, tornado damage repairs.
We should get the shelter house tomorrow. The roof has been removed off of the scout cabin, and we expect that to get a roof real soon. And I think what the contractor's planning on doing is building the trusses, decking it, and then putting the waterproof paper on so they can shingle everything at the same time. And they're expecting to set posts, I believe, this week for that shelter. So everything's moving along real quick. So hopefully we'll get that taken care of.
Wasn't there some things that the licensing authority
Yes.
going to take care of?
And the contractor is supposed to be in at the end of this week to do the roof repair there. And we went ahead and stained and replaced the boards that were broken and have replaced the globe in the street light that was busted there. And then we also we went through and cleaned the building, the tar off the building on the outside, rather than hire that done.
You want to have anything else under old business? New business, new employee approval.
We are continuing to hire more people for the revenue program. We've lost a few and have lost a few more since I typed this last week. I think there's 2 new people, if we can get approval for them.
I move we approve.
Second. Have a first and second. All those in favor of approving the new employees? Aye. Approved. December Park Board meeting.
Traditionally, we have had kind of a Christmas dinner after the park board meeting. Wanted to know if you wanted to do that this year or not, because that's what we moved the meeting up before. But I didn't know what the overall census was at, and with our group, I don't even know. Not all restaurants take big parties anyway, so.
I hate to be a party pooper, but that's a risk that we really don't have to take.
I agree. I think this is the
I
year
would
that-
go if we have one, so I agree.
Then I suggest we keep next month's meeting at the normal 7 o'clock time.
Okay.
That will work.
Should we have the assistant superintendent bring candy or something?
I should do that. I got the parks forever farm.
Still got some Halloween candy left?
We do not have any Halloween candy left.
Anything else under new business? Assistant superintendent report.
I want to talk about candy. The trick or treat trail I put on there. It was, well, first of all, it was a beautiful day, so that helped, of course. But it went over really, really well. It was during the day. We had, I think, about 90% show up of the 300 that were registered, and had all kinds of compliments from the setup to just the event in general, whether people were familiar with it or not. So people were really appreciative that we did something. I would not do the same trail again on a normal year, but in general it was very well received. I would potentially consider the hour change, but we'll deal with that after a really busy summer that we're gonna have this year, so.
Chris, on that, and the board, appreciate you thinking outside the box and putting that together. That was, obviously, we needed something. I'm glad that it went over great.
Well, thank you for allowing us to do it. I think everybody needed it, so myself included.
I heard nothing but good things about it.
Good. Another thing about programs, things are still up in the air right now. I am in contact with the schools. I have not asked yet. We're holding off on winter break camp details. As we get probably a little bit closer to Thanksgiving, we're not even gonna advertise to see if it's even an option. We have drafted a letter, will be reviewed by some of the administration tomorrow. I've been in contact with them, just kind of a heads up to our rec and U parents that our staffing is starting to look really grim. We currently have 25% of our staff out. By the end of the week, we'll have 25%. We're at 20 right now. So I anticipate realistically with quarantining and whatnot, we're probably gonna get to the point where we will have to shut down a school for the rec and U program. So the letter I've drafted, once I get approval from Brent and everything, is to parents in our program, informing them we're gonna do everything we can. We understand how necessary childcare is, but if it gets to a safety issue where we cannot adequately supervise it, we're talking bare minimum, to start thinking of what some of their alternative plans may be. So, didn't think we'd ever get to this position, but, Erica's done a fabulous job with the resources that she's had and the staff and bouncing around and stuff. So we just we're understaffed as it is, but we've got almost 10 people out right now, out of 40. So other programs are kind of up in the air, where we stand with that. And then we have 2 special event requests. The first one I will go over because I have all the notes. The second one you guys can bring up the toy drive. But the first one is from Lauren Holsey. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly, but she's with Bodies Race Company. They did a 5K in March on a Friday evening. They did a Leprechaun Lane, I think is what it was called. They asked for another one that we denied because of the timing. It was our soccer Saturday or something. She has requested February 20th, which is a Saturday. She asked for Marsh Gras. I think it's supposed to be Mardi Gras. We don't have anything that's outdoors on February 20th. I don't have anything that normally would be the Daddy Daughter Dance, which would be indoors, but it was really well run. We had 0 issues with them, even being on a Saturday. They did everything they cleaned up, they did everything. I think the only thing we did is supply the power down at Shelter 7. I would recommend that be approved. Their other one is in the summer or something. I already told her that's not an option. So, and they would pay the $250 special event fee if they decide to have it.
Any other questions on that on February 20th? They want to run on February 20th, I guess. I would accept the motion to approve the February 20th 5K. Dan? Dr. Second, all those in favor? Vote passes. Okay, motion approved. Yeah, I'll do the other one. The other one is from Morgan County Jeepers, which is they drive Jeeps. It's a toy drive Santa visit. Michelle Robling is the one who put the request in, and benefits the church and mission. So David Maurer is in the loop on it. Open to community to drop off donations and see Santa. Maybe no lap photos. Sunday, December 6th, 4 to 6 p.m. Tom will be Santa and I'll be Mrs. Claus. Jeep Club fundraiser for toy drive, donation drop. We would like to have a bathroom open close to the location, availability for music and possible food truck. Could we have a tree light? First off, we looked at 4 to 6. I said, my suggestion is they move it 3 to 5. The 6 is gonna be
Yeah,
dark.
It's 6 o'clock, pitch dark.
Yeah, so now 5's gonna be pushing. So I will call Michelle tomorrow and get some more information from her, exactly what they wanna do. But yeah, that'd be the first thing, is they have to go earlier. But concerns?
What bathrooms can be open if they're heated?
Well, if they use the front of the park, the Shelter House 2 parking lot, the restrooms, I'm assuming we're gonna have cold weather by then, there will be porta johns there for them to use. So, the facilities available.
And it's a Sunday afternoon to December. I don't see any problem with them using it. They got plenty of parking there. It's easy to get in and get out and drop off. They use the front of the park. So they go over the back.
And if they want, the heated restrooms will be open down below.
Yeah, I would recommend moving their event there, because it's not visible.
Right. People can get in and out easily. And I don't know if it's gonna be a case they're all driving their Jeeps. There was like 25 or 26 that a couple weeks ago went down to Brown County in this group. So it was a sizable group. So I don't know if they're all driving their Jeeps for that day, or it's just some of them are working or what, but I'll get more information from her tomorrow. So, you wanna hold off on that? You wanna go ahead and, or you wanna?
Really can't hold on.
We are, you're
because
right.
we don't have another meeting.
We do need to approve that. Would anyone like to make a motion to approve? Glenn, second? Karen? All those in favor of approving the December 6th, with the time change, with them moving it up from 4 to 6 to make it 3 to 5? All those in favor? Aye. All right, that is carried. Anything else, Assistant Superintendent?
Nope.
Superintendent's report?
I put some of the projects we've been working on, we're just trying to knock out all the small stuff that's a little time and weather sensitive while we've been gifted with this really good weather. So, we're just going through, getting stuff winterized, doing repairs, trying to do as much of the outside stuff as possible, and stuff that needs to be done that we can take off and do inside for this winter. They're working on that also. And we have most of the facilities are winterized now. The restrooms down below are heated. As soon as we're gonna get another cold snap, we're ready to put the porta johns up at the front restrooms for those, for people up there. And, we were asked, again, to do the downtown, decorations, for Christmas, so, once the football team wins the championship, we'll regain the polls. So, hopefully they can win below day.
Friday night, so.
When is
The championship?
Yeah.
The 3 weeks.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, oh, it'll be the, I
Okay.
don't know which, Thursday or Friday, which class falls on which this year, the rotate back and forth.
It's Friday, Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday,
Thursday.
Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no, it's 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6, Friday.
So anyway, I think we're doing the polls, and I think the street department is working on the tree. That decoration.
All right.
That's all I
That's
got.
all you got?
Yep, that's all I've got.
Man, anyone else have anything? Anything else?
No.
Approve the claims, I'll accept the motion to pay the bills.
Pay the bill.
Doc, need a second? Carry on a second. All those in favor of approving claims? Aye. Comments, questions? Anything? Motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
I should be.
Aaron, second. All those in favor? We stand